Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On our sideline, David Aldridge. Short a rotation player. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bane. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Rose in at the point guard position. And for the Bulls, Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. The wingmen, White and Levine. And it's Rose in at the point. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Memphis. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. Now, we talked about the big man, Jaren Jackson Jr., and specifically how to defend him. And Coach said he's a guy that can score from all three levels. Our guys have to be on him and active defensively as soon as he touches the ball. Coach needs his team to bring the energy tonight, and we'll see if they can respond. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Rose. Pass to Vucevic. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Grizzlies have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Levine kicks to Rose. Williams a screen on Rose. It's good.
The fundamentals of Rose's shooting are so strong. Even tough defense can't throw the shot off.
Rose passes to Bane. Jackson in the corner. Back to Bane. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in the position where they need to start over.
And here's Rose, following the three-pointer by Derrick Rose. And Rose throws it down hard.
And Rose, an absolute assassin when he strings together moves like that.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
Timeout.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to talk to his guys. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Rose. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Rose against Rose. Smart, wide open, he fires. Off target from outside.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for him that time.
And the basket by Rose.
And this is when Rose should look to shoot it. The D has to react better.
Rose against Rose. Rose attacking. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
The Grizzlies shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Free throw drops for Rose.
And you got to love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Now here's Rose. 9 points in the game so far. Over Rose. Rose, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Down low. Here's Heaney. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Vucevic. Outside Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's White, and there's the drive. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Rose against Rose. Outside, Smart. Bangs home the trifecta.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
And it's Rose with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Teardrop shot. The shot, no good. Nice D from Rose. Smart on the wing. White covering. Pass to Jackson. Here's Bain. Clock at 6. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Bulls.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
You know, Stan, as productive as Zach LaVine has been, you get the sense he wants to compete for titles. He wants more than just the individual stuff.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, at this point in his career, it just hasn't all worked for the teams he's been on yet, but he's still got some time to figure it out.
Yeah, he does. They've been trailing for a few minutes here.
But that could change right here.
Smart against Rose. LaVine for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. To the inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. What a rise for Taylor Jenkins, working his way, Stan, from the G League, an assistant there, to NBA assistant, and now to NBA head coach. Wow.
Wow is right, Kevin, and Taylor Jenkins, one of the best coaches in the NBA. This is a guy who just kept grinding and learning. I think sometimes coaches get too concerned about when they're going to get their opportunity. Taylor Jenkins was always concerned about being ready when his opportunity came.
I think you and I are alike. We root for the grinders, don't we? The guys that have really worked to climb that ladder.
I certainly do, Kevin.
Memphis on defense. 4-point game. LaVine, that's good. LaVine's got 5 points so far.
And over the years, LaVine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Jackson dishes to Rose. It's all in by the Bulls.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And Rose must continue to focus on his facilitating. When he does that, this is a dangerous team.
In the corner, it's Bain. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Bain's got his second bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Rose. No good on that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Rose passes to Smart. Basket, good.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Memphis.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And also, give them a lot of credit for that attack mode mentality off the dribble, getting a lot of points off the penetration.
Well, we saw it in Boston, and we're seeing it in Memphis. Marcus Smart is a key piece in any lineup, Stan.
Yeah, look, you can just plug Marcus Smart in, especially to your defense, multiple times on the all-defensive team, and he became so much better being able to run an offense, direct traffic, keep a team together.
And if he can just stay healthy, that will be maybe the missing part of his career.
Yeah, and that's the challenge right now.
Here's Giddey, following the basket by John Morant. They get a hand on it. Smart with the steal. The finish. And slam dunk by Smart.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick two at the other end.
Now here's Williams. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Levine for three. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Memphis leading by 8. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. Here's Morant after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Here's Smart into the lane. Misses from short range.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And here are the Grizzlies now after the Bulls pick up 2. Back to Morant. It's stolen by Vucevic. White against Smart. White, good.
With great ability and control by White to stop and pop.
Outside, Bane. Smart kicks to Morant. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Morant's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Giddey. Here's Levine. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Good touch on the interior. Levine really crafty at figuring out ways to create space down low.
Pass to Jackson. Over Williams. Bank shot. No good. Bulls trail by 5. To the paint. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the middle. It's stolen by Vucevic. Levine wide open. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Torrey Craig comes in for Patrick Williams. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Levine, and it's Rose in for Kobe White. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Jackson. Williams, he's checked in for Bane. And it's Rose in for Marcus Smart. Now here's Rose, following the miss by Derrick Rose. Dosunmu, the pass to Rose. Pass to Giddey. Smith with a screen on Williams. The shot missing. Memphis leading by 5. Here's Rose. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
How about the heart on display here tonight from Rose? Just flawless in his attack at the rim. Boy, it's tough to match his quickness.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
The first free throw is good. So Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. Well, from the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those three outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those three guys. That's a great base for the future.
Now here's Williams. And there's Rose on the assist by Williams. Rose has got 12 in the game.
A sound decision maker with a reliable jump shot. Rose is more than comfortable in catch and shoot situations.
Here is Rose. Out to Smith. Giddey against Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Giddey. Guarded by Morant. Giddey, no good. Morant outside. Clark a screen on Giddey. Here's Morant. And the rejection by Smith. What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for Memphis. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Bulls trail by 9. They've got Torrey Craig. Derrick Rose is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Smith in at center. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. A guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
And he makes both free throws. Hey, Coach, one area the Bulls can struggle with, defending the outside shot.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been very poor the last few seasons on that front. Not closing out, missing assignments. It's strange because they were once elite in that regard under Donovan.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. They trail by 7, and he gets the bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Rose passes to Clark. Aldama with the ball. Craig defending. Dosunmu with it. Aldama's there. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Rose attacking. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Rose has got 14.
Yeah, and Rose is used to getting knocked around, especially with the force he drives the basketball. But how about the exceptional body control there?
Now here's Rose. Here's the teardrop, the putback, and the second chance effort by Rose.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Lets a floater go. Rose, good.
And when Rose gets going and gets this kind of confidence offensively, you're in trouble. He can just flat out take over a game.
Now here's Dosunmu. He has yet to score. Right side Rose. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And Derrick Rose certainly equipped athletically to punish teams in the paint.
Inside. Aldama inside. Kitty defending. No good from Clark. Bulls trail by 5. High post try. Another one falls for Chicago.
And such a tough cover off the dribble is Derrick Rose. When he stops short for the pull-up, you're really at his mercy.
Here's Morant, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him.
You got to be in control when you go to the rack, and he was not. You can't just run guys over.
Chris Duarte's checked in for Chicago. For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Double team on Rose. Here's Duarte, defended by Aldama. Unloads from 13. The shot no good by Duarte.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Unloads from 13. And it's Morant missing. The Bulls trailing. Rose finds Giddey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Giddey's got 5 now.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Rose against Rose. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And how about the airtime improvisation from Derrick Rose? Able to hang and finish with the defender looming.
Pass to Dosunmu. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Rose double teamed. 6 to shoot. Over Rose. Rose, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Williams for 3. Rebounded by Rose. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
Makes it off the glass. Rose has got 8 points in the quarter.
And when Rose goes on the attack, he stays on the attack, fights his way through the contact.
Now Rose, he's got 18. The kick out to Williams. Morant with a wide open look. Good on the 3-point shot. He's got 8.
And that 3-point shot has really evolved for Ja, becoming a bigger part of his game.
Great Ja Morant is. He has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Rose. Denied by Morant.
Oh, bunny hops. Morant knows how to elevate and did there to get the block.
Vucevic checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Dosunmu. Memphis also making some changes. Edey's checked in for Santi Aldama. And Marcus Smart has subbed in for Ja Morant. Now here's Rose. Outside, Smart. High, arcing shot. Doesn't go that time.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And it's White missing. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Rose. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Vucevic setting the pick for White. Rebounded by Smart.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And you give Rose an angle to the rim. That's exactly what's going to happen. Too quick, too explosive.
Here's Rose. The Grizzlies making the shot. Floats it up for Rose. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's Edey. Pass to Smart. Rose looking around. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. White, good.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
To the middle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Rose dishes to Vucevic. Pass to Giddey. Vucevic is screen on Smart. Giddey against Smart. Giddey kicks to Rose. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. To the inside. Rose, no good. Bulls trail by 5. Outside, White. Now, here's Vucevic. Defense is right there. And it's Rose missing. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. It's good from long range. And it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 5. Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Some changes for Chicago. Williams, he's checked in for Smith. Zach LaVine comes in for Derrick Rose. And it's Dosunmu in for Josh Giddey. Then for the Grizzlies, Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Bain comes in for Williams. And it's Morant in for Rose. Here's Edey, back to Morant. Outside, Bain. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. Hands it from downtown. Bain's got 7 points in the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's Williams. Lock at 6. Here's Vucevic. Edey with the rebound. Memphis leading by 9. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
First one falls for him. So, Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better, bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done differently.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
Chalk up 2 there.
And that great athleticism and body control, reasons why LaVine is just so dangerous inside.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. The Bulls making a switch here. Smith has checked in. And that one falls for Jackson. And Stan, a positive for the Bulls over the last couple seasons. They've really done a good job of taking care of the ball.
Yeah, Kevin, that's been an emphasis for them. You don't want to beat yourself. So you look up and down the roster, it's a pretty disciplined group, but it's also the kind of thing that can change from year to year.
Here's LaVine. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
This is how athletic Morant is, a point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
Pass to Vucevic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. After back-to-back 50-win seasons, Stan, last season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27 and 55. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant. But they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future.
That free throw, no good.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA, Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
Balls checked in for Chicago. hits the second from the line. Memphis leading by 13. Smart deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Bain. Down low, it's tipped. White with it, now guarded by Smart. Smart against White. Pass the ball. 1:04 left to play here in the second quarter. Levine passes to Dosunmu. Now here's Vucevic, guarded by Bain. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
You know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Vucevic. And it's Smart with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 14 points. Jackson kicks to Smart. Outside, Bain.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Bulls trail by 13. And here's Levine. 11 points in the game. Outside, Ball. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Shot clock at 6. Hits it from three-point range. Ball's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Ball against Morant. Jackson a screen on Ball. The 3 from Morant. Drills the three-pointer. Morant's got 8 here in the quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And the first half is now in the books. Grizzlies lead by 13. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Derrick, how's it feel to be back on the floor again?
It feels good, man, especially playing with my teammates. We have new teammates. We're just trying to come out here and just play hard and compete.
Good to see you back out here, Derrick. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bain. Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Rose in at the point. Levine can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside, Smart. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bulls trail by 13. Here's Rose, and finished off by Rose.
And Rose playing a big role offensively. He's got to be a focal point of your defensive scouting report. No doubt he can hurt.
Now here's Rose. Outside Jackson. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
The Bulls have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. That free throw missing. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game. And so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Bulls. A 12-point game. Levine is screen on Rose. And Rose throws it down hard.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Memphis has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. To the paint, here's Jackson. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Rose. Back to Levine. And here's Vucevic. 5 to shoot. Right side Rose. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Back to Rose. Outside White. And White slams it in.
Explosive move by White. Going right up to the rim.
Pass to Edey. Here's Smart. Buries it from 3-point range. Smart's got 13.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Williams with the ball. And the rejection by Jackson. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. 4 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 8.
And Vooch knows he can hit it off the pass. I love his confidence and quick trigger.
Rose kicks to Smart. And Rose throws it down hard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And it's White missing.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
From 12 feet out. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And now a 12-point Grizzly lead.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
Yeah, and he also plays with great confidence, taking a shot there that other guys might have turned down.
Now here's Levine. 12 points for him. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And how about the confidence on display from Levine, just daring the D to get physical with it.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Grizzlies.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
And so he hits both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Pass to Edey. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Vucevic. For Memphis, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. And he makes the first. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. White with it, now guarded by Smart. White, good.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you everywhere.
Rose passes to Jackson. Back to Rose. This one for 3. Sinks the triple. Rose has got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, that's exactly how you want to utilize Rose at the point guard position. Run him off screens all night long.
Floats it up for Rose. Stolen by Rose. And it's Rose with the ball for Memphis. Pass to Edey. That one drops for him. Edey's got the lead up to 14 now for Memphis. Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Rose finds Vucevic. And here's Rose. Out to White. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Levine. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Outside, Bain. Here's Smart. Outside for Jackson. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Williams. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Vucevic, a screen on Smart. Fires the 3, and it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by White. Vucevic has got 11 points.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
Rose passes to Bain. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bulls trail by 9. Rose with the ball. 23 points in the game. Fires the three. And it's White missing. The Grizzlies have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. And Rose throws it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
And it's the Bulls with the ball, following the score by Memphis. 9 feet out. And it's Vucevic missing. Memphis leading by 11. Bain passes to Clark. And out of bounds, the Bulls will take it.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
The Bulls have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Here's the floater, and it's Rose missing. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. With the crossover, rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Rose dishes to Smith. Some solid defense from Clark. Smith's shot is good.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Outside, Smart. Bain against Levine. From 20 feet out. Bain, no good. Bulls trail by 9. And, you know, Stan, we've watched Desmond Bain evolve into a number 1 option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a three-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble, very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim.
A three-pointer is right on target.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it. And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Get out the court, Bulls!
So for the Bulls, Osumu, he's checked in for Vucevic. Josh Giddey comes in for, and Ball subbed in for Rose. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Santi Aldama's checked in for Edey. Williams comes in for Smart. And it's Morant in for Derrick Rose. Levine, the bounce pass. On the wing, Giddey. Guarded by Bain.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
What helps Levine from mid-range? He gets such great lift off the floor.
Morant surveying the D. Lobbed up there for Clark and stolen by Giddey. Levine passes to Dosunmu. Now here's Giddey. 1:44 left in the third quarter of the game. Inside, down to 5 on the shot clock. And Smith with the stuff.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now here's Morant. 15 points in the game. Morant sets a screen for Bane. A three-pointer, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Memphis. They've led by as many as 14 points.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Grizzlies have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. That's good from Williams. No good on the second free throw. Bulls trail by 7. Ball, the pass to Smith. Gets the bucket and the foul. It goes on Brandon Clark.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
The Bulls have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
On the free throw, no good. Memphis leading by 5. Left side, Bane. Clark right side. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
For Memphis, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. And that one misses. Bulls trail by 7. Here's Levine, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Morant passes to Clark. That one doesn't go. Smith with some nice D. And Levine, here we go. And the shot goes in. Levine's got 20.
And give Levine props for taking initiative on offense. Love seeing this mindset.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Ball against Morant. Pass to Bane. With a floater. That one doesn't drop. What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for the Memphis Grizzlies, and his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. will return shortly. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. They've got Dosunmu. Josh Giddey is out there with Rose. Then there's Taylor Horton-Tucker. And it's Smith in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Dosunmu, the pass to Horton-Tucker. Over Williams. Misses off the left iron.
Well, the process was good. A solid look inside. Sometimes the basketball just doesn't go in.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. So it'll be Derrick Rose shooting. That one on Rose. Bulls trail by 8. Pass to Dosunmu. Outside Rose. Over Rose. And it's Rose missing. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They're led by as many as 14 points.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Here is Rose. The Grizzlies making the shot. Giddey kicks to Rose. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Aldama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Clark a screen on Rose. Rose passes to Clark. It's stolen by Smith. Rose in the post. Working on Rose. Good on that shot. And with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Derrick Rose. Rose against Rose. Rose passes to Morant. Rose sets the screen for Morant. The 3. The rebound by Dosunmu. Bulls have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Giddey against Morant to the inside. And Aldama slams it in.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Chicago making a switch here. White's checked in. Memphis also making some changes. Laravia's checked in, and Marcus Smart has subbed in for John Morant. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. Now, Coach told his players, hey, they're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing, keep fighting. They're starting to crack. Now, let's get this game even, guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Giddey. Outside, White. Smith outside. A three ball. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Rose. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Rose has got 38 points.
And when Rose goes on the attack, he stays on the attack, fights his way through the contact.
White looking around. Rose with the double team. Pass to Giddey. Smith with a screen on Smart. And Giddey gets it to go.
And great vision there to punish the double team. That was well executed.
Rose against Rose. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Rose always been one of the best at getting to the line. The D has to avoid fouling in those situations.
And the first one drops. Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Both shots good from the stripe. Bulls trail by 8. Rose passes to Smith. And here's White, guarded by Smart. And Smart over to help. Smith for 3. Rebound by Williams.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Morant with it. Now Smith defending. They get it back. Here's Smart. What a terrific move that was. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now here's White. Back to Giddey. Shot clock at 5. Drives to the hoop. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Rose. Banked in off the glass. Rose has got 42 in the game.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Come on, box him out, man.
Now White. Driving the lane.
Well, great job by White to get the defense on their heels and forcing them to react.
The first one falls.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Vucevic comes in for Smith, and Zach LaVine subbed in for Talen Horton-Tucker. Edey's checked in for the Grizzlies. Bane comes in for John Morant. Good on both. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Now here's Rose. They set the pick. Here's Payne. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Kobe White. And the first one at the line is good. And Bain drops them both. Here's Levine. Outside Rose. Here he goes, and finished off by Rose.
Well, how about the heart on display here tonight from Rose? Just flawless in his attack at the rim. Boy, it's tough to match his quickness.
Now here's Rose. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the explosiveness of Rose, quick on the drive. That's why you see him getting fouled there.
First free throw is good. And Rose drops them both. Bulls trail by 12. Outside Rose. Wide, a screen on Rose. Rose attacking to the left side wing. 5 on the clock. Smart against Vucevic. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Now, here's Bain. Floats it up for Rose. It's good. Rose has got 46 points. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Down by 12. To the wing on the left. From deep, Rose hits the three-point bomb. Rose has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And Rose has shown himself capable of knocking down that three when he's got some daylight.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Memphis leading by 9. Outside, Smart. Outside, Bain. His three-pointers off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. White with the double team. Down low, Edey, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Now here's Vucevic. Pass to Levine. That 3 off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here's Jackson. Here's Smart. White covering. Smart kicks to Jackson. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Jackson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Pass to White. Now Vucevic launches a 3, drops in the tray.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Rose. Outside, Smart. To the paint. Rose, no good. Bulls trail by 11. Rose passes to Vucevic. Bulls moving the ball around. Levine can't hit. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. A kick out to Bain. Misses the 3.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Now here's Smart. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Rose can't hit. Outside, White. The open shot, LaVine. And the lead is down inside single digits. And it's now 22 points for Zach LaVine. Memphis leading by 9. Here's Rose. Over to the left wing. The shot, no good. Nice tee from Rose. Right the pass to Vucevic.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line. Really has a complete game.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Vucevic.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Rose against Rose. Jackson setting the pick here for Rose. Outside Jackson. Pass to Smart. In the corner, it's Bain. Just 4 to shoot. And again, Memphis no good. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. 7-point differential. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by White.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Here's Rose. 1:29 left in the fourth. To end the cold streak, and he sinks the layup. Rose has got 48.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Rose against Rose. Can't get it to fall. Memphis has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Rose. 6 on the shot clock. And another one!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Timeout called the Bulls. They trail by 9. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They trail by 9 points. And the Bulls with another miss. White against Smart. 3-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Marcus. It is obvious you never mind sacrificing your body to make the big play. How do you lay it on the line physically?
Just really, influence my teammates. I lead by example. They see the energy I bring, and I just hope it rubs off on those guys.
It certainly did tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Derrick Rose.